So you've been invited tonight to take a look at a business opportunity that I'm really excited about. Just a little background on me. My name is Dan Stevens, and when I first saw this, what I was looking for was a way to create some extra income. I had 5 reasons. It was called Visa, 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 and MasterCard. And so, you know, and you might be thinking what I was thinking when I first came to take a look at this was, who's going to try to get my money? I was afraid, you know, my arms were crossed, my legs were crossed, my eyes were crossed. And Elizabeth, the reason was, I was afraid someone was going to try to get in my pocket and take my money. And Joey, I shouldn't have really worried because I didn't even have any money for anybody to get, you know. And so sit back and relax and take a look at this with an open mind. But ask yourself, what would you want? When I first saw this, I was working for a private school. And Jason, what I was looking for, again, was a way to pay off some debt. You know, the guy that showed this thing to me said, you know, how'd you like to travel? How'd you like to spend some more time with your family? And I liked that idea. But again, I had 5 reasons, and that was Visa, 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 and MasterCard. And so, you know, take a look at this with an open mind, a plan for a bright future. And so let's go to the second slide here. And you know, I worked for a private school and I was salary. So Justin, what that meant was I worked all the time. You know, I worked a 6-day work week, and you know, and sometimes it was 60 hours, sometimes 70 hours, sometimes even more. So some of the concerns that I had about this was I didn't have a whole lot of time. In Elizabeth, what I was really concerned about was, did I have to invest a lot of money? Did I have to invest a lot of time? Because I didn't have any money to invest. And after I found out that this was something I could build together as a team with some people that would help me with the business, that we could work together as a team, and I found out that I didn't have to invest, you know, a lot of money in this. In fact, the amount of money that I did invest in this really wasn't that much to worry about. And so, again, and I didn't want to get involved in something that was a pyramid or some kind of illegal, crazy idea. When I found out this was not an illegal pyramid, in fact, we have partnerships with companies like Sears and Bass Pro Shops and Office Depot. I started to realize, you know, those companies, you know, don't you think their attorneys really checked this thing out good before they signed on and said, hey, we'll have a partnership with this? So that just helped me to relax a little bit. But I remember seeing this for the first time, and the guy that showed it to me said, Dan, what would you want? Would you like to pay off some debt? And what I thought was, Elizabeth, absolutely. You know, he said, would you like to travel? I don't know, maybe some of the folks here tonight, you may be thinking, I'd like to have a way to put some money away for, you know, a kid's college program, you know, or maybe spend some more time, you know, playing golf or playing tennis. You know, I talked to someone just the other night, and what the couple I talked with said, Justin, was, we just want a way where we can get caught up on our mortgage. You know, I'm not sure what caused you to come out tonight to take a look at this, but for me, it was a way to create some extra income without having to leave my job. I didn't want to risk anything by quitting my job and jumping into something new, and so I liked the idea with this is I could keep working at my job. You know, I worked at a private school. I could do this on the side, and I had a team of people that are going to work with me, and that's what this is about. So ask yourself, what would cause you to want to get some more information about this? And so let's go to the next slide. And now looking at the business, you know, I love what I do. I have a good time with it. It's a lot of fun. And, you know, when you think about why network marketing, it's a $29.6 billion industry. And it's growing. But what I want to do is I want to talk about our industry more specifically. And so we'll go to the next slide here. And so you're probably asking, how does this work? What's it all about? Well, what happens is when you get started in this business, you get your own website. And it's really cool. How many here are high-tech people? Yeah. How many are mid-tech? How many are no-tech? You know, and that was me. And so what's nice about it is you get a website. And Joey, what they do is you get to pick the colors and you get to pick some of the pictures and that kind of stuff. But it's put together for you. And what we basically do is we direct people to our website. And so when people go to your website and they link over to places like Sports Authority and they make a purchase, you're going to get a commission or you're going to get a bonus based on points, which means you're going to have an opportunity to create an income. And we have partner stores like Best Buy. You know, Tim, I just bought a new microwave for the house. You know, and think about this. We all take dollars, don't we? And we trade those dollars for what? Products. Absolutely. Well, by going through your website, like I go through my website, I can now take my dollars and trade them for products. but I also get points because we have a point value program that's attached to our products. And so I bought a microwave through Best Buy. It was delivered to my door, and I got points. Instead of just trading my money for products, I take that same money and I shop from places that I'm already familiar with, plus I have an opportunity to get exclusive products that you can't get anywhere else. But what happens is not only do I get those products, but I also get something called points. And so we have Best Buy, we have Sony. You know, who do you know that shops from Ace Hardware or Sears? You know, who has pets? You know, absolutely. Joey, I bought a dog bed for, you know, for my dog Jake and got it through Petco. Why? He needed a dog bed, and it gave me an opportunity to get points. And points, sort of like frequent flyer miles, you know, at the end of the month they tally them up, and then we get a bonus based on how many points or how much volume that we have. You know, we have Barnes & Noble, we have Hickory Farms, Office Depot. You know, how many people know somebody that has a business or buys office supplies? You know, we have access to all those things. And so where do we go from here? One of the nice things about this, and for me it was the best part of this, is we have an education system called Efinity. And Brenda, what they do is they will teach you, like they've taught me, step by step on how to be successful in this business. You know, through a website, through support, through audio CDs, through different events like seminars and conventions, but also teaching from a website. Again, step by step on how to create success in this business. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. And again, I like that part. And so we'll go to the next one here. And again, for me, Efinity was so important getting that education. And the other thing that I liked about this was the relationship that we have with Amway. Here's a company that's been around for over 50 years. And they are a great company. Here's a quick little video that you can take a look at that will explain a little bit more.
Today and every day, globally, more than 12,000 people will sign up for this business opportunity. Here are actual business owners with their perspective.
I knew that there was a lot of income potential, but I was really just seeing it as, gosh, you know, I'm working 2 jobs right now. If I could just make enough money to quit the second job, I'd be happy.
So I started building the business, and I advanced more and more in the business, and I started to make a lot of money in the business. More money than I've ever made in my life.
It actually gave us something both to actually work on, and so we wasn't going separate ways with jobs. We was actually coming together and building something together.
We got a beautiful home. We got nice cars.
Nosotros como emigrantes pudimos hacer esta oportunidad. Tú también puedes.
On est content de savoir qu'on pourra également léguer l'entreprise à nos enfants.
To last 50 years, you have to have a strong foundation, a remarkable resilience, great products, and a great opportunity. All of it has to come together.
50 years ago, Rich DeVos and Jay Van Andel began an entrepreneurial adventure. They were visionaries, marketing the first biodegradable home care products. Then they realized a great product at the center of a business opportunity is the key to success. Now spanning 6 continents, this business is more relevant than ever.
We're #1 online in health and beauty, and the internet is big.
Nutrilite scientists and artistry scientists and clinicians are working together. They talk to each other. They understand the relationship between inner health and outer beauty.
We manufacture and guarantee over 450 products, employ 300 scientists, and hold 700 patents. Our Nutrilite supplement brand is the world's leader. Our artistry cosmetic line is one of the top prestige brands. We have over 100 name brand partners and sponsor world-class athletes and events. We award thousands of business trips and conferences to luxury resorts worldwide. We're a member of the Better Business Bureau. And through our 1x1 Children's campaign, we've donated over $50 million and over 800,000 volunteer hours. We're a global health and beauty powerhouse.
Direct selling is growing. In the last 3 years alone, it has grown 7% globally. It's now a $78 billion industry.
You can concentrate on one of our categories or all of our categories. So it really gives the individuals a chance to say, what do I want to do with myself? And there's no glass ceiling.
You know, Amway spans the globe and the decades. Here in the U.S., we're celebrating our 50th anniversary. And in other markets like China, Russia, and now even Vietnam, we've just been around for a few years. But we bring with us a track record of providing opportunity wherever we operate.
If I'm a young person coming in and I'm looking for an opportunity to do, this is a great opportunity.
Amway globally has paid out over $25 billion in bonuses and incentives. So if you strive for financial freedom, contact an Amway independent business owner. You'll find what you're looking for.
You know, again, how does this work? What do you do in this business? I'm going to talk about 3 ways to generate business volume, because that's really what we do in this business. We create volume. We create volume by buying things that we're going to buy already. How many in here use things like mouthwash, toothpaste, shaving cream, diapers, trash bags, aluminum foil, sandwich baggies? You know, who's married? Honey, I'm sorry presents, or who has a girlfriend? You know, and so we have stuff. So we self-consume, and what we do is we get points on what we buy. And because, again, every product has a certain amount of points or point value attached to the products. And so we buy things and we get points. And so the whole concept is this. You know, Brenda, if you use shampoo, keep buying it. But now the idea is take those dollars that you're already spending and direct it through your own business. And so you go to your website, or you can call a 1-800 number, place the order, it's delivered to your door. The other thing that I really liked about these products these are products that are 100% money back guarantee. And so we self-consume. The second thing is we promote things, we merchandise, and that's just as simply as just saying to people, talking about products that you like. You know, we have a product called Light Up Lip Gloss, and you know, a lot of you gals know about that. Is where you can take out, you have a lip gloss, and it has a little light in the applicator, and it's got a mirror on the side. And so, I mean, Elizabeth, you know, you use one all the time, right? And so you put it on, and you're able to see yourself, and it lights up, and you get points with it. Think about this, gals. You know, if you're at the theater, or you're at the movies, or you're out, and you start putting it on, would you agree with me that if another lady sees it and she thinks it's pretty neat, pretty cool, would she say, hey, where'd you get it from? And so what do, Brenda? You would just give them your business card. Talk about how they could get it through your store. And it comes in 3 different flavors, 3 different colors. And it's really a cool item. And the Light Up Lip Gloss, you could even use it if you lose your keys. You know, you could use it as a flashlight. So it's has a multi-purpose, right? And then the other thing we do is we develop a team of consumers, a team of people working together, buying things that they have to buy already. And I'll say this is something I've had a lot of fun with. I've actually made more money doing this than I've done in anything else in my life. And when I first saw this, I was 26 years old. And within a couple years, you know, I actually doubled my income in this. And this is something that I've had a great time with. We also have products that are exclusively developed for our business, you know, like Neutralite, like Artistry, Legacy of Clean. And these products come with a 180-day money-back guarantee. And Jason, these products, the company not only stands behind them, but they'll stand behind them for 180 days. No questions asked. If you don't like it, no problem. You get your money back. And to me, that just meant one thing: no risk. And that's what I was excited about. And again, these are quality products. And so how does the money part work? Well, we have a sliding scale. We have a bonus program that when you have 100 points, you get a 3% bonus, and it goes up to 25%. And so here's an example. Let's say, Elizabeth, you generate 300 points. What are you doing? Remember those 3 things? You're buying things, you're consuming, things that you have to buy. To me, that was a no-brainer. This is stuff that we have to buy. Mouthwash, toothpaste, shaving cream, diapers, trash bags, aluminum foil, stuff. Now you're getting points for it. You're having the convenience of things being delivered to your door. 100% money-back guarantee. 300 points would be about $1,000 in volume. This is an example. And let me say this. You know, I'm not a you know, paid actor. I'm not, you know, any of that. I'm just a guy that wanted to get rid of 5 things: Visa, 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 and MasterCard. I don't know what it is that you guys are looking for, but for me, I just wanted to get on the other side of the field for a while, you know, and get rid of some debt. And so ask yourself, what would you want to do with the income? Let's say you're generating 300 points between what you're buying now, Joey, and you have a few customers just buying stuff. Do they order from you? They can, but what I find is people like going to your website. Why? Because your website's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know, you may be out doing something else. You know, you may be out with your family, but people can go to your website and place an order. The company will take the order, process the order, ship the order, and stand behind the guarantee. And what happens is, well, you generate 300 points, you get a 6% bonus. Your monthly bonus is $54. And in this example, let's say you retailed that, and so you would have a $350 retail bonus. The company will send you the retail profit, but if you add those together, you're looking at a potential of making $404. Ron, I don't know, what would you do with an extra $404?
Cool. I don't know. Could you put it as a payment towards my car?
Put it towards payment towards your car. You know, how many here would send it back? Nobody. Exactly. And that's what I saw with this. It's not a lot of money, but at least it's a profit in your own business. And I like the idea that I didn't have to have warehouses and offices, employees, and all that stuff. This is something that I could do on the side. And so $404. You're at a 6% bonus. Let's go to the next one. And again, the idea is to ask yourself, what would you want from this? And so let's say you refer this out to, say, 3 people. You know, Brenda, give me a name of somebody. Who do you know that would like to create some more income? Sarah. Okay, good. Is Sarah married or single? Single. Single. That means she keeps all the money. You know, what kind of work does Sarah do?
She's in customer service.
Okay, great, customer service. And again, would Sarah want to do this? I don't know, but when you think about it, does Sarah use things like mouthwash, toothpaste, shaving cream, diapers, trash bags? Does she ever shop from Sears, Best Buy, Office Depot? Well, these are things that we have. You know, products, stuff. So let's say Sarah gets started. She gets an IBO number just like you. Her IBO, independent business owner number, is linked to yours. Let's say she does 300 points. In the example I just showed you, how much money does she make? She'll make like around $400, just like you. But what happens now is, let's say you register 3 people. Let's say they do 300 points, plus you do 300 points. You move it up to 12%. You've got 1,200 points. Your monthly bonus is $270. Justin, the retail profit stays the same, so altogether, you've got $620. What would you do, Joey, with an extra $620 this month?
Definitely pay rent.
Pay rent. And again, it's different for everybody. The whole idea tonight is ask yourself, what would you do with an extra $620? If you could create an extra $620, what would you do with it? Because I think it's going to be different for everybody. And again, for me, I just wanted a way I could pay off some debt. I wanted a way just to have a little extra breathing room. And so in this example, and again, this is just an example. You know, if you're wondering, Ron, what if you do more points or you do less points, what does it do? It messes up my figures. Okay? But that's all right. It's all based on volume or based on points. And what I found with this business is we're all going to buy stuff. Why not get a benefit back? Why not, you know, as we trade our dollars for products, get a benefit back, and that's what we have with this opportunity. So let's say you register 3 people, and let's say those 3 register 3 people. What are they doing? They're doing the same thing you did in the first slide. You're generating 300 points. Again, this is an example. You could do more, you could do less. It just changes the figures. But in this example, you move up to 18%. You've got 3,900 points. Your monthly bonus is how much? $810. Joey, the retail profit stays the same. And so altogether, you're looking at $1,160 from a part-time business of your own. You know, and I'll say this. In all the time I've been involved in this business, they've never been late with a check once. I have no regrets. And it's something that I've been able to have fun with. And so in this example, let's say you register 6 people. Let's say they register 3 each. Do you have to do that? No. Can you do more? Absolutely. Can you do less? Absolutely. But in this example, you have moved up to the 25% bonus. You've got 7,500 points. Between your monthly bonus and your earnings from your customers, your retail profit, you have the potential to create an extra $3,383. And so my question for you tonight is, what would you do with it? You know, I don't know. Joey, what would you do with an extra $3,383? You would give it to Elizabeth. Exactly. Elizabeth, what would you do with an extra $3,383? And remember this. You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to leave your profession. This is something you could do on the side. What would you do with an extra $3,383?
Pay for my daughter's school.
Pay for your daughter's school. Fantastic. Fantastic. What would you do?
That's exactly what I would do.
Great.
Pay for my daughter's school. I buy a new car the next month. Following month after that, I do a bunch of stuff.
Put some towards retirement.
I put some for retirement. Then I go on vacation.
Fantastic.
Great
Wow.
life.
Good. And again, it's different for everybody. But the whole idea is, what would you want to do? So we'll go to the next one. And so what I just showed you, if you do that 7,500 points, when you do that 12 out of 12 months, you're what they call a Q12 qualifier. And people on an average last year generated an extra income of $57,143. And you win a free trip. Every year it's somewhere different. Last year was to San Diego, and it was at the Hyatt in San Diego. It's gorgeous, you know, and so if you qualify for the trip, you know, they fly you out there. The company pays for the airline ticket, paid for the hotel, paid for meals. In fact, one of the nights, Tim, they had a big party, and so the Amway Corporation rented or made arrangements for us to have our party on the USS Midway aircraft carrier. I know this. When I worked for the private school, I never went to a party like that. And so, you know, and so they've got, you know, some free trips you can win, and with the Q12 being a Q12 qualifier, you know, every year that you qualify, you know, it's a different trip in a different location. And an extra $57,143. And again, that's average. You know, add an extra $57,143 to what you're making now. You know, would that change anything? You know, I don't know. It's different for everybody. You know, if you help 3 people to qualify as a Q12 qualifier, and that would help. That will make you a Founders Emerald, and people that did that last year, on an average, made $86,457. $86,457. Add that to what you're making now. Would that change anything? Would that change neighborhoods? Would that change schools? So we'll go to the next one. And so the guy that showed it to me said this. He said, Dan, imagine being able to wake up in the morning and knowing that all the credit cards are paid on time. Or even better yet, he said, Dan, he said, imagine not having any credit card balances. He said, think about this, being able to put the key in the car and start the car, and you own the car and not the bank. Think about, you know, being able to sit down and, you know, if you've got kids like you mentioned, being able to sit down and think about where do you want to send your kids to school or to college, and not having to worry about, you know, where are we going to create the income. Or even maybe just being able to get up in the morning and instead of rushing off to work, be able to have that second cup of coffee. And just thinking about where do you want to take your next vacation. You know, where would you like to go? You know, the guy that showed this to me said, he said, you know, what would be your dream vacation? And for me, I thought not having any bills would be a dream vacation. You know, but would you like to go to the Caribbean? Would you like to take a trip, you know, take a cruise? Before the business, I'd never been on a cruise. And for the last 20 years, this is all I've done for a living. And I love what I do. You know, and I was thinking about it the other day. You know, I've been on, you know, over 20 cruises since I've been involved in this. And this is a business that you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. And it's something you can have fun with. And so we'll go to the next one. And so how do you get started in the business? What's your next step? The first thing is you register with Amway. You get started in the business. They give you your independent business owner number. You get some products. You get everything you need to get started. You get your website that, again, that you get to help create. And it's simple. What I mean by that is you get to pick and choose what colors and what kind of pictures you want to have on there. And every time the company adds a product to our product line, they add it to the website automatically. And then the next thing is get some products for your first business meeting. Because you're going to probably want to tell other people about this. You know, if you go to the movies, and you see a good movie. Have you been to the movies recently, Joey?
Yeah.
What have you seen that you really liked?
I just saw Change Up.
Great.
Very funny.
And so you know, and so you went. Have you told anybody about it?
Yes.
And has the motion picture company, you know, have they sent you any money for referring that out?
Definitely not.
Yeah. But in this business, when we refer people to not only our website, but also to our products, you know, you get a benefit for doing that. And so the idea is to get some products for your first business meeting and then start your education. And start your education with Efinity so you can get the information so you know exactly what you're doing in your business. And again, you got a team of people. And then the last thing is plan your first meeting. You know, and again, all I can say is this. For me, one of the happiest days was paying off Visa, and MasterCard. You know, being able to put the key in my car and knowing the bank don't own it anymore, I do. Being able to sit down and plan vacations of where I want to go. You know, and I would have never imagined in a million years this is what I'd be doing for a living. And you got a great team of people that, you know, are available through Efinity and through your upline that will, you know, be a part of your success. Again, you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. And so get some more information about this. Check this thing out. Find out what is it that you like to accomplish with it. And have a great night. I'm done.